Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Dawn, and today I want to come to you and we're going to continue to talk about macronutrients, a little bit about hormones, a little bit about menopause, because they all go together. I have had a lot of people asking me just for different ideas of what I typically will eat in a day. My diet plan or my food plan does change a little bit. Right here this is one of my favorite snacks, and I posted this on my Instagram, which is Dr. Dawn Strickland. These are called banana cacao wafers, and they're whole foods. I make them in silicone muffin tins. You can locate that recipe, but they're so good and they satiate my sweet tooth, because trying to just be perfect, it just does not work. So we have to find various alternatives. If you're, having a day where you just want something sweet, these work really great, even if you have 2 or 3 of them. But let's talk about some breakfasts that might be healthier, and I can give you some ideas of how to add more fiber and how to add more sustenance to each of your meals. Because what I have found is if you are not eating enough, then eventually it catches up with you. And if you're trying to weight train and you're not eating enough protein, then you're going to start to have cravings. And as I've entered my 50s, I want to keep my muscle, so you have to eat enough protein, whether it is a vegan form of protein or an animal source of protein. And I have learned that through the years, and everybody's body chemistry is a little bit different. But as most of you know, I am a coach for the Faster Way to Fat Loss. So we do have a food plan, a recipe plan that is great. I also purchased this book. This is by Anna Cacao, and she is a OBGYN. It's called Menopause, and there's a lot of really great recipes in here. So many people also say, well, I don't have time to cook. I don't really have a lot of time either. I have a busy chiropractic practice that I also do in addition to my coaching. So I have learned to put together various breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. So I'm going to share some of that with you. For breakfast, there are days where I'm eating a little bit lower carb. On those days, I will make greens, and then I'll add some eggs with either some turkey or chicken, whatever was left over the night before. I love tahini, so I will add tahini to the top of that, and that's pretty satiating. You can also do a smoothie or a protein shake. I also will make oatmeal, and I always get organic sprouted or the higher protein oatmeal, and I will get riced cauliflower from either Whole Foods or from Costco, and I will add that to my oatmeal as it's cooking, along with some fruit, and then I always add protein powder to it, maybe a little bit of fat like some nut butter, and that is also very satiating. For lunch, I typically will make a huge salad, and I'll just grab things from the night before. I love to make baked sweet potatoes, and then I put them in the refrigerator and cut them up, put them in the air fryer, and then I will add them to my salad along with either grilled chicken or some kind of fish, or even organic tofu, tempeh, enough to get at least 30 grams of protein for lunch, and I try to get at least 30 to 40 for breakfast as well. And what I do for lunch, you can also do for dinner, or I will actually just assemble food. So I will either make grilled salmon, mahi, and then always steamed vegetables. And a great way to make steamed vegetables is to put them in a steamer, and then at the end, just put them in a bowl, add a little bit of coconut oil and some Celtic sea salt or Redmond salt, and they taste amazing. And if you, on a day that you want to add some good carbs, I'll either make quinoa, Yasmin rice, or more of my air fried sweet potatoes, or you can make organic regular potatoes, but I do try to always make them organic. When I purchase sweet potatoes, I do try to get the Japanese or the Hana brand sweet potatoes. They're so good. For desserts, this will typically be my dessert. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of nut butter to the top, so it's almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup. You can also, for snacks in between, you can do a protein shake, hummus with celery or organic carrots. That's also very good. And just making sure that you have at least 30 grams of protein for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, and then whatever snacks you have in between will bring you over 100 grams per day, which is about, where I am, and it's where I feel the best and have the most energy. So I hope this video was helpful, and please, as always, post questions if you have it, reach out to me on Instagram, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.